Hey guys and girls, I keep talking about January being so incredible. I talked about December being so nice and warm and November being so great here in southern Oklahoma. That one little bad stuff when it got down below zero right there that week right before Christmas, it was just horrible. High winds and just the chill temperatures down 20, 25 degrees below or something. I don't know. It was crazy. Absolutely hurt you out there. But let me tell you, 75 degrees here in southern Oklahoma today. 75 degrees. It's getting close to evening time. You can see the shadows are getting pretty long behind me. And I didn't get to go fishing today. I did not go fishing. I went down into the dock. We're working on the dock and got it all messed up. But I went down there early this morning. I made about 20 or 30 casts. I had Benelli with me. I've left Benelli inside because I have a Susan DeHaven bag full of goodies for the babies. So I thought it'd be a great time to go visit the babies. I think the temperatures got down to about 70, maybe in the 60s. But look at here, man. I am in shirt sleeves out here. That's right, shirt sleeves. I put a hoodie on this morning, and it felt pretty good out here around daylight, but in the middle of the day, I was burning up. So I took that off, and so I threw a t-shirt on, and it's t-shirt weather in the middle of January. Isn't it amazing? But let's go visit the babies for a few minutes and take a look at Wild Child and Little Whitey and Casper and Ice and Molly and the other three deer that don't have a name. They don't have a name. They're just deer. But I think that little pin in there with the babies, we got them in there for protection to keep them from getting killed. But I think it may produce some babies. And we're not too awful far away from that. We're, the middle of January, we're 3 or 4 months is all. 3 or 4 months goes by in a hurry. So let's take this big bag of goodies. I've got a full 2 pounds of carrots. I've got 4 or 5 apples that I've cut up in there. And let's go see if we can get good close-ups of some of the babies and see how they're doing. Looky here, is this cool? Here's 6 of the 8 here waiting for me. Yeah, here's 6 of the 8 waiting here on the outside little part. Now they can go into the big part through a gate back there. And when I get in there, I know they'll all run in there except Wild Child and Little Whitey. Wild Child and Little Whitey, they said, I smell apples and carrots. Whitey's got to where he's not much of a carrot eater anymore. Now I have left Benelli in the house. Oh, looky here, what's coming up over here. Isn't that something? How do you call turkeys? Just start talking. How do you call turkeys? Just start talking. Wonder how they are like apples. I'll throw an apple or two over there. A carrot or two. About hit that turkey. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to it. I don't think turkeys can smell. If y'all don't eat it, something else will. My babies are saying, what are you doing, Jimmy? What are you doing giving away our goodies? They can smell the apples and carrots, and they're just getting real excited there. All right, let's get in there and see what we can do. And carry the turkeys aren't paying a bit of attention to that stuff I threw them. Ha! Wild Child wouldn't even hardly let me get in the pen. She would not hardly let me get in the pen. In fact, she said, oh, don't stuff them in my mouth. We'll see what happens here. I kind of thought they would, come here. I may not even go back in the pen. This may be as far as I get. I kind of thought that the other deer would probably, hi there, baby doll. I kind of thought they might run off. Come here, little Whitey. Come here, little Whitey. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come on over here. You know I've got apples. You can smell them. There, hey. Looky there. Wild Child is not bashful at all, and she still loves carrots. I think that little Whitey, you pretty baby, you pretty girl, yeah, I'm gonna let you out here pretty soon. I may wait until after we have babies, just in case you have a baby. If you have a baby, I'm probably gonna raise it on the bottle. That way you won't have to be a mama. You're not old enough to be a mama. Here you go, buddy. There you go, pal. Whoa, that's an apple. That's an apple. How about a carrot? Oh, he says, I'll take a carrot. Well, come on over here. Come on over here. You get the good stuff. Yeah, you all eat out of my hand. You're going to get more than everybody else. An apple. Yeah. I'll throw some stuff over to the other deer that have come up here. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy, little Whitey. Yeah, they're just a little nervous up here for some reason. I don't really know why. Let me tell you what, let's do. Let's go down below. Let's go down in there. There's a couple more down there. We'll see what happens down there. Well, we head down to the big part of the pen. Ooh, turkey gobbled. Turkey gobbled. We head down to the big part of the pen. And Wild Child, she's going to come and lead the way. Everybody's going to go out in there. Acting pretty wild when you get down here. Look at this path down the middle where they've been going out of the gate. Even in a small area like this, they create paths. They are like we are. You know, they say that when you build a new building, don't build any sidewalks. Just leave it alone for about 2 months. You'll see where all the people are walking, and wherever that is, that's where you want to build the sidewalks, wherever all the folks are walking. So we're going to go off down here and get in here and take a look. I see Prince Charming over there. Somebody said that he had broken some off on one side there. I don't know if that was what was broken off earlier or not. I haven't noticed anything any differently there. But we'll get set up here and get Wild Child back up here and little Whitey and see if we can hand feed him a little bit. Sure would be nice to hand feed those white deer. It didn't take long for Wild Child to get up here. Wild Child says, "Come on, Jimmy. I've been looking for you. Come on, baby. Come out here just a little bit." There you go, guys. Oh, my goodness. Where's little Whitey? Where's little Whitey? Where'd he get off to? Huh? Where'd your run mate go? Where did your buddy go? Where did your buddy go? There he is. Come here, little Whitey. Little Whitey, come here. Come here. You don't have to eat like them back there. You can come up here and eat out of my hand. You can come up here and eat out of my hand, buddy. Come here, little Whitey. Here, come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on up here. Come on. Yeah. I've got carrots for you because I know that's what you like. I mean apples. But you ate a carrot earlier. Now you don't want the carrot? Yeah, I'll take it. Well, I'd rather have an apple. Well, I got lots of goodies for the other deer too. We'll just scatter off down there and get them around. I've got a lot. I mean, I did 4 or 5. You know, now, I'll tell you. And you want an apple. It seems like Wild Child wants apples more than she wants carrots, and Whitey wants apples. Well, I guess that's a pretty good deal. You want the carrot? Nope. How about you? You want the carrot? Everybody up here? No, everybody's not even up here. Everybody's not even up here. Hey, buddy. You don't even want that, do you? You just want apples, don't you? And you want carrots. All right, we can make all that happen. Yeah, I've got 4 or 5 apples cut up, so that's not going to be a problem at all. It's not going to be a problem at all, no. Golly, this is fun, isn't it? Y'all getting full? Am I going to have to go get some to split ears? Huh? Deer 2 over there. We have 8 babies in here. And one of them's a year and a half. Molly's a year and a half old, which I think that's her back over here behind me, looks like. Yeah, look at there. Wild Child doesn't even really care that much about the apples. She's wanting the carrots, and she's getting where I doesn't really care that much about the carrots either. I think they're getting full. I don't have really an awful lot out here. I brought a lot of food. Maybe a little bit more than you guys wanted, huh? Maybe more than y'all wanted. Little Whitey says, "Not more than I wanted, boss." Yeah, you're such a pretty thing. Your little nubbin's horns is going to fall off there pretty soon. Yeah, they're gonna fall off. You be growing some real horns, yeah. Yeah, you be growing some more. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Wants nothing to do with anything but an apple. I think everybody's getting kind of full. I might go over there and we might go give some of this stuff to yeah, looky there. They're getting pretty finicky. I think I about filled them up. Well, I've still got probably about a pound left. You don't even want a carrot, do you? I think I've finally got enough food out there. Of course, you know we've got demand feed up here, and they've got all the feed that they say grace over they can eat all the time. So I think I'll go over there and give this last pound or so to split ears, and maybe, just maybe, Prince Charming will come over a little closer too. Okay, we got split ears and rows over here, and you know that I could feed them carrots all day long, and they will never ever get tired of them. Not a bit. There, Rose. And we don't know if Prince Charming will come over or not. He just might. These two girls right here, though, they'll eat till the cows come home. They will definitely eat till the cows come home. So we are the cows, and we are home. I'd love to let these two girls out and just let them play around the house here. Get up really, really close. We can take a good look at them, because they're just super tame. Be wonderful pets to have. Running around in the yard, I'm not sure they'd survive, but we're working on the coyotes all we possibly can. And I'll tell you what we will do. We may let them out for a little bit and see what happens in the summertime when we got long days and a lot shorter nights. They don't have so much to worry about. Perhaps in the that little camera shake up there was was Wild Child. Stuck her head through the tripod and almost carried the camera off. She's licking on it, carrying on. It's something different to them, and so they're these girls right here. And I'm about to run out. I just had a tremendous amount of food in here, more than the babies really wanted. Throw a little bit down there on the ground. But you know, as I look back there where I had it out on the ground, I'll throw some more back there. As we take a look back there where I threw some out on the ground, just about everybody was back there. I think they've got it cleaned up. There was 6 deer back there, and all going around there, all of that I had on the ground. So not everybody had all they wanted, but I think that little Whitey and Wild Child got all they wanted, although that's little Whitey over there looking around trying to find every last piece. Wild Child's up here almost in my bag, in my pocket, kind of nibbling on me. She's just loving on me. You know, they're very loving, especially these two, because she gets her head caught. She's getting her head caught down there. You see where she is? That's where she is. She's getting her head caught in the tripod. This is about the best look of the bait. Now she's pulling on my t-shirt like Lucy used to do. Y'all remember when Lucy did that? Y'all remember when Lucy did that? Yeah, Lucy used to do that all the time. I have to make a monopod out of my tripod. Sorry about all that bad photography, guys. Back up here a little bit. Take a look at everybody. I don't know what I've got left in here. I've got a couple, 2 or 3, not much. About everything's gone out of here. Okay. Got my baby Wild Child there. Oh yeah. There you go, baby. No, don't give it the wire. Deer are really bad about chewing wires in two. Yeah, one thing about it, nothing goes to waste. That's a good thing. Nothing goes to waste. About all that's left in my bag is some seeds. That's about it. All right, guys and girls, that was a nice little visit to the pen there. We got to look at everybody up close. You can look at Casper right there up really, really close. And Ice over there had that one foot that was kind of bad in the back, and you can look, it's still having a little bit of problem with it, but it's not too bad. Everybody else at Wild Child was one that, again, had a gimpy foot, but she seems to be recovered from that pretty well. Everybody else seems to be pretty good, looking fat and sassy. And Wild Child is right here, just right beside me. Yeah, just absolutely. She says, I'd love to get out and run around some. You're a big, pretty deer. You turned into a big, pretty deer from a little baby. Yeah, that I was feeding with a bottle so long. It's so special when you have these like Wild Child and little Whitey that just turn into such lovers. And they certainly do. So I'm going to wait until after the babies are born, probably, before I let these girls out, because except for Molly, if Molly's babies, I'll probably let her go ahead and nurse them. But we'll probably keep her in the pen with them. That way she won't have a possibility of losing them to the coyotes. If any of the just yearlings have babies in here, keep in mind these deer were born in April and May, and some in June, so they're not very old. Certainly not old enough to take care of babies. They just, in the wild, only about 25% of yearlings that have babies make it. Now keep in mind, you know, you have about 40% of the deer, period, that the coyotes get. So we want to make sure that we make as many of these babies live as we possibly can. We end this week with a beautiful, calm morning. We end this week with cloud cover and the possibility of rain. Small chance of rain. They say maybe 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch would be a lot of rain for January, since we got no rain for January last year or in 2023. Look at all the ducks. Look at all the ducks. Kind of walked around the front of the house. The deer in the other side. I guess this would be the back. I don't know what the front of the back is. The other side's got the prayer circle where we park the cars. We don't know if this is the front or the back. Looks like a lot of boats running around out there on the lake. Just ducks. Just ducks. Lots of ducks. Beautifully calm morning. Going to be nice and warm again today. Not nearly as warm as yesterday because of the cloud cover. Cold front coming in, bringing rain tonight. They say. We've heard that promise many, many times before the last 2 years where it hadn't happened. But it will rain. Lots of rain in California lately. Way more than they wanted or needed. One thing we need to realize, we can't control the climate. God controls the climate. It's far above our pay grade. We may be arrogant as human beings, but the climate is far above our pay grade. So, we'll just ask you, Lord, to stop the rain in California, which I guess they're in between rains out there. Send a little to Twin Eagle Ranch. And we end another fantastic week right here in the greatest country in the world.